here. If you're new, welcome to my channel. I'm a homeschooling mom of 3 kiddos. I have a preschooler who is about 3.5, and I have a 3rd grader and a 7th grader. So they're all spaced out, which can make homeschooling a little bit difficult, but we manage. But today's video is going to be about how I do preschool, and that has evolved over the years, and with each child as well. My son is very different at 3.5 than my girls were at 3.5, and they were each very different. So this is going to be kind of an overview video of how we handle preschool and some of a few ideas, and then I'm going to do kind of a series to go more in depth of how I use each resource. So let's get to it. Before I get started, I just want to remind you to subscribe if you enjoy my videos. It would really help me out, and that way you can see whenever I post new videos, and hopefully they're helpful for you. And also give me a thumbs up if you like these types of videos, so I know and I can create more for you. Okay, so I said I'm going to give you kind of a brief overview of what we do. Our preschool homeschool is very much play-based. There's no pressure. I'm introducing ideas and introducing new concepts and things like that, but I don't force anything on him. If he's resistant to anything, I stop right then and there. I want him to love to learn, and I want him to go at his own pace, and I think that's the beauty of homeschooling. Still have a background. I was a preschool teacher before I became a mom, and until my oldest was about 6 months old before I left that position. So I do have a background in preschool education. So I have incorporated a lot of those ideas into some of the activities that we do. I still have a lot of those resources and books and things that I used when I was a teacher. So that makes it a little bit helpful. And having already gone through 2 times now with my 3rd little guy, but like I said before, he's very, very, very different. At 3.5, both my girls could already write their names, knew most of the alphabet. Like, they were just way beyond where he is. He can recognize his name if he sees it, which is great, and about 50% of the time can tell me the letters of his name. It's only 3 letters, so not too difficult. We are slowly working our way through a letter of the week-ish. It's like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, depending on what's happening, how much we do. But even then, it's introducing the letter, and we do a few activities with the letter. We read books with things that start with that letter, and just keep pointing it out whenever we see it. But at this point, I'm not forcing him to write it. If he wants to try, I have a few tracing activities. If he wants to try to write it, he can, but I don't force it on him at all. And he's getting there, and when he's there, whatever. But I wanted to show you, I have these cards. I have one for each day. So this is kind of his. It's not a schedule. It's not even really a routine. It's really a list of ideas for me. He mostly plays pretty independently during school time. There's a bad glare. So just to give you a little example of ideas, he's pretty independent. Like, he plays a lot by himself during school time, or he'll sit in if we're doing science or art, even history. Sometimes he'll just sit in with the reading. When my 3rd grader is doing reading time with me, he'll sit into whatever she's reading. I'll give, but there are times where he's just like, I want to do something too. I want to do school. So we have his binder. So I'll do a whole video about his preschool binder and share that with you. But so he'll say, I want to do something in my binder. So we'll open that up and do activities in there. But sometimes he doesn't want to do that. So I need quick go-to activities. So I can just take a look at my list. And so this is a Monday example. So circle time, we don't do the calendar and weather and things like that every day. It's really just when we have time, and he's interested. At this point, he's he loses interest in things very quickly. So we may get through singing the Days of the Week song and then he's done. He's like, okay, I want to play with my cars now. So then like Monday, we would introduce the letter of the week. If we're doing a letter again for a second week, it would be the same thing. I'd be like, okay, what letter are we working on? And we have a letter of the week box. So I'll also do probably with the binder because they kind of go together. The letters and the binders go together. So I'll put that into one video, show you how we do the letter of the week box. So if we're starting a new letter, we'll put the box together. If we've already done the letter the previous week, we would just go back through it again and talk about the different things that start with that letter. So then he may want to run off and play or play with whatever's in the box. And so then that's fine. But then he may come later, just be whiny, want some attention. So I'll say, oh, do you want to trace the letter? And if he's like, yeah, or whatever, he may say no. And so I'll say, do you want to play with magnets? Maybe yes. So really this is just, and I kind of mix it up. So then there's like magnets, stamps. He loves playing with stamps. I just got new ink pads and stamps for the school year. He's loving. And then I might mix up with a large motor activity, just something to get him moving after sitting for a long time. He gets restless. So it may be, it could be anything. It could be playing bowling. It could be, sometimes we'll do relay races where he has to run around and collect something that's red, something that's green. So it's learning, but he's getting his energy out and he's having a good time. If it's nice outside, we'll just go outside and the girls will sit and do schoolwork outside while he is riding his scooter or something like that. So I kind of mix it up and I had to try to do different activities each day. There are some that are, consistent every day just because that's the things he enjoys the most. But like I said, most days he really just plays with his cars or blocks or things like that. And sometimes he's just resistant to everything I suggest. And he just wants to sit in my lap and cuddle while I do school with the girls. And that's okay too. He still needs that. So that was kind of a really quick overview of what we do. I just want to give you a quick little list of some of the things. So I mentioned stamps, magnets. We have magnetic letters, shapes, numbers. We have animals. We have everything you can think of. A lot of books. We do a lot of reading. We probably own, 1,000 books. It could be more. I don't know. We have a lot of books. So we read a lot. I even try to use his trucks for learning. Sometimes we'll count them. Sometimes we'll sort them. Sometimes we'll arrange them from biggest to smallest. I try to use what he enjoys. We do a lot of play with dinosaurs. Let's see what else he loves. Anything dry erase. We have dry erase. We have little stacking blocks that you can write dry erase on. We have dry erase boards. He has dry erase activity books, which we love. And he loves playing with chalk. We have a chalkboard in the house, but he doesn't use that much. He loves chalk outside. I'm trying to think of anything else that's that we use a lot. I would say just building blocks. We have Legos, we have Duplos, we have wooden blocks. We have way too many of everything. So lots to keep him busy, and he likes the variety of activities. So hopefully that gives you kind of a good idea of the types of things that we use. So keep an eye out for the rest of the series. I think the next video is going to be our letter of the week box and what types of activities we do along with the box and how I set up his binder, because that correlates with that. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you will get some great tips for your preschooler. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.